The human-wildlife conflict in this country is an all high. We're experiencing some weird incidences, especially of the hyena human-wildlife conflict incidences in Kiambu, specifically Juja and Thika. My security briefs per week are reading more incidences than we had last year. However, there's more concerted effort to look into it.
Mtoto wa dadangu akauliwa na ndovu, mtoto wa dadangu akauliwa na simba, kaliwa kabisa kabisa, hata tulizika kichwa. Walikuja nyumba ya rumu 3 kavunjwa yote na plastiki na madramu ya maji yote yakavunjwa, nikabaki hivyo. Sasa sina nyumba ya kulala.
Hii ni alama ya simba. Alinitia meno na kandararua na jino likatokea mpaka hapa. Jingine likaingia hapa, meno mawili iliingia hapa. Na nikajua kwamba nimefanya nini? Huu mkono hapa umevunjika. Baada ya mwezi mmoja kuja kupona, sasa nikaanza kufuata process. Na hivi naona hata uzee umeingia. Na hivi nitaona nitakufa sijapata hata ndururu.
Just in this year, the KWS and the agricultural people came. When they did the evaluation of the destruction which had been done by the elephants, it was around 817,000. I am queued. I don't know when I'll be cushioned against that destruction. Just like medical care, just like agriculture. The most important thing is a timely response. If it is a cushioning by form of financial assistance, then if it is timely, it will make an impact.
When the incident happens, we are faced now with the next challenge that an incident happening now cannot be considered tomorrow, because it has to wait until the community wildlife compensation committees meet. And by law, these committees are meeting only 4 times in a year. When the committees meet and the claims are approved, receiving the exchequer from the Treasury has always been a process. And in our case, we have seen delays of even 5 years. Our biggest issue is when we lose goodwill from the communities, then that space for coexistence is shrinking day by day.
When I came here, I was handed over a report that was done in 2019 that proposed we move from the manual way of doing things and introduce a scheme administrator. So far, we are now in the process of rolling out the new scheme administration for human-wildlife conflict. What that does, of course, is increase the effectiveness, it increases the efficiency, but it introduces a room for PPP.
This is the first time that the government has actually partnered with the private sector. The government is interested to leverage the experience in terms of claims administration, the technology that the private sector has.
The first component of this particular technology, we have what we call fast notification of loss, is where the claimant using various channels like USSD to report an incident from wherever they are in the country, and that is *2*09#. We also got mobile apps, and then of course the second component is what we call the CVO. We have technology for verifying the incident by the community verification officers, and then of course we do have a back-end solution where now the approvals are done by Kenya Wildlife Service and the government for payouts to be made.
Bringing together the 3 partners, I believe, brings the winning team in terms of being able to execute the human wildlife compensation scheme in a timely, effective, and also trusted, because it's the first time it's being done, not only in Kenya, but globally.
By the time I leave office, I will make sure that all people who are to be compensated have been compensated. And I have made sure that I do not need to rely on National Treasury money allocation. So what we've done is also expand the availability of the funding mechanism to include other players. So it's something very dear to me. It's the only one of the major boxes I would need to tick in my performance contract.